now it's time for our Packers preview. That is the next opponent for the Minnesota Vikings. You guys at home, right? It's a home game, right?
Yes.
Yeah, home games against the Green Bay Packers. I know they don't like you. You don't like them. This is your first time playing against the Packers in the Minnesota Vikings uniform. What have you heard about this historic rivalry?
Obviously, a lot. It's not even between the teams, it's all in Minnesota. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Oh,
so
yeah.
Just the entire, the city, the state. Yeah, they don't like anything coming from Wisconsin.
You better not even mention Wisconsin. They don't like nothing.
I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it.
And I love it too.
Hey, funny story. When I was playing in Pittsburgh, of course, that same type of vibe with Baltimore and Steelers. So we were going to play Baltimore at home Sunday. And on Friday, I saw this on the news, like most schools in Pittsburgh, in the city, like middle schools and stuff like that, it's Jersey Day. You wear your favorite jersey. So a kid happened, I think he was in the 6th grade. He wore a Ed Reed jersey to school, and they sent him home. They sent the kid home. Man. The parents felt some type of way.
You can wear all 31 other jerseys, but you can't wear this one.
You cannot. And it was a very, very important game. I mean, playoff implications was on the line. And the principal was like,
probably.
It said, man, forget anything you talking about being right and being fair. This is Steeler country. How dare you wear a Raven jersey with the game that, they sent them home.
Yeah. Hey, that's that same attitude and atmosphere here, man. I was in the what was I? Oh, I was at a turkey giveaway today.
Yeah,
I had to do my 5th annual turkey giveaway. Yes, I kept the tradition going from Arizona.
Good thing.
Minnesota. And one of the guys, he was like, "Yeah, man, y'all got them damn Packers coming into town. Whew. Please make me one promise." I said, "What's that?" Kick their ass. I said, we're going to do everything we can, God dog, because like you said, this is a big game for us. It can put us in a really, really good position, moving forward, and also build some momentum throughout the rest of the season for sure.
Yeah. Teams, the Packers and the Vikings have been playing since 1963. Packers hold the all-time series lead 63-55-3. The great Aaron Rodgers is back in uniform. Didn't do a lot against Seattle, but his defense definitely did a lot for them. You played against Aaron Rodgers 4 times in your career. What makes him one of the best?
Just his ability to throw his receivers open. I was just watching film over the last 2 weeks, because obviously, that was my goal of coming back, being prepared for that game. So just watching film on him this year, just his ball placements, where he's able to throw the ball. I saw one ball he threw to Davante. I can't remember who they was playing. I think they was playing, who were they playing? I can't remember the exact game who they was playing, but he threw the ball literally right behind the DB ear. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And he only put it in position to where
the receivers can get it.
The receiver can catch it. So his ability to be able to throw the ball, put the receivers in tight spots is pretty incredible.
Yeah, Pat, I mentioned that you've played Aaron Rodgers 4 times in your career, but you're 3-1. Against the great Aaron Rodgers, including a big-time playoff win in 2016. So let's go ahead and continue to improve on that overall record against Aaron Rodgers. Talking about Aaron Rodgers, you have to mention Davante Adams, one of the best route runners in the game. What's the keys when you're going against a guy like Davante Adams, for a guy like yourself? You faced off against him many a times. You faced off against elite wide receivers many a times, but this is a special type dude. What's the keys for success when you're playing against Davante?
As easy as it may sound, you just have to find a way to stay patient. He reminds me a lot of Amari Cooper. He's kind of like a counter releaser. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is, most DBs, take it like the shade aside or take away a side. So he'll counter reacting that, he's going to make it seem like he's going to the side that you're not shading to force you to overcommit to that one side, then come right back to where you once was. And the same thing with Amari.
Wait, so let me try to simplify this with this question, so making sure our listeners and viewers understand. If I'm guarding you and I'm playing outside leverage, and you're Davante, you're telling me he's going to attack my outside?
No, he's going to attack your inside shoulder. So that's what he does a good job. He do a good job of attacking angles. So you're going to try to attack that inside shoulder to force you to kind of open up, because now you kind of feel like you beat because you're taking away his outside already. So now once he take away that inside, once he attack that inside shoulder, now you feel the DB feels that the Davante or the receiver is up on him. So now what he's going to do is, 9 times out of 10 is open the gate. So now once he's opened the gate, he has him committed, and 9 times out of 10 he's going to try to come right back across his face and get right back outside. You know what I mean? So the biggest key is just trying to stay patient.
And how do you do that, Pat P? How do you stay patient when you got a guy coming at you full speed? He attacks one side of your leverage to open you up, because the key is to try to stay square.
Right.
But also too, you don't want to stay you don't want to stay square too long and they get a step on you, especially in a deep route. Now you're in chase mode. But how do you stay patient?
That's for the receivers to find out.
You're not gonna go in the bag. You're not.
Hey, you never know. Davante might be watching the show, man.
Might be a Packer fan, right? You're right. But that's good insight on certain releases. And for our listeners and our viewers that have never played defensive back or corner, that's the thing. When you open up too soon, wide receivers, they got you. The best way I can explain playing a wide receiver and bump and run is almost like when you play basketball, you try to stay square to try to stay in front of them. Because as soon as you open up, you give the guy the free range to the rim.
You want to force the receiver to run humps.
Yeah, and then and be disruptive. That messes up the time. Most routes are all timing routes. So you got to factor in, if you can be a little disruptive along with the pass pressure that's going to get to the quarterback, you can kind of disrupt the timing. So that's great insight coming from our very own Pat P against Davante Adams. And yes, he is. He's one of the best route runners. He does a great job in attacking leverage and angles. Now, important time right here. Service announcement. It's prediction time. I told Pat P last week I was going to do something different because I kept picking the Minnesota Vikings. It was only right. I say,
keep it going, man.
I'm gonna pick the opposite teams. I picked the Chargers last week. And what was my prediction you said, Pat P?
I think it was like 26-23.
It was
27-23, something like that.
Well, you guys won 27-20.
Yeah.
So last week it was 27. God dang it, boy, I almost got it. Last week it was 27-23 was my prediction.
I told you, yeah.
Y'all won 27-20. Man, I'm on point too. Hey, Pat P, tell me why I got it. I know I'm getting off topic right quick. So someone saw my college prediction and hit for 10,000 on my Baylor prediction. Yeah, that was my best bet. They sent me a DM. Now I need to send them my Cash App and just say, if you want to send me some Jordan money to get
right. 5%, man.
You just hit for 10 bands on my Baylor pick. But now let me get back to my prediction. All right. So like I said, listeners and viewers, if this is your first time checking us out, I've been picking the Vikings all year long. Last week, I did something different. I picked the opposing team on purpose. The Vikings won, finally a close one. I'm picking the opposing team again. This week, I'm taking the Green Bay Packers. The score will be 32.
Okay.
32-24.
Okay.
High flying game. The over is happening. 32-24. Eric, make sure you jot that down. Clip it and save it.
32-24.
32-24. Right. And the Vikings are 2.5 point underdogs. They're getting 2.5. The total is 49. That's the total. Total 49. The Vikings getting 2.5. So for our gamblers out there that are listening to us, watching us right now, that's the line right now. It might be some line movement. We don't know. But right now it's 2.5 underdog for the Minnesota Vikings, and the total is 49. Let's see how close I get to it this week.